My name is Claire Galofaro. I'm a national writer at the Associated Press. I have been writing about opioids pretty much my entire career. I have written about families who spend years trying to save their loved ones from this horrible disease. They live with the chaos of every day trying to save their loved one and then lose them anyway and bury them to overdoses. When we decided that we wanted to look at what was happening overseas, I started doing research on countries that had changed their laws to make opioids easier to prescribe. As we started looking into what happened in Italy, we discovered that the doctor who led the charge, who helped to author the new law making opioids easier to prescribe, had been caught up in this sort of massive corruption scandal that continues to unfold today.
I'm Frances D'Amelio. I'm based in Rome for the Associated Press. The Italian media gave almost no attention to it, mainly because it appeared to be on the surface yet another corruption case in Italy. Luckily, the AP's expert on opioids, Claire Garofalo in the United States, noticed it involved pharmaceutical companies that are making painkillers.
The investigators built their case around wiretaps on the doctor's cell phone, a bug that they'd planted in his office. And so they listened to thousands of his conversations as he, discussed his plans with this kind of parade of pharmaceutical company executives and other, people that police describe as co-conspirators that he'd kind of drawn into his web. We spent so much time going through almost 1,000 pages of police documents. And what those documents did were they sort of laid out a blueprint for us that allowed us to connect the dots.
The story matters because it showed how important it is to track what pharmaceutical companies are doing with opioids, and in particular, that what they do can be closely monitored. And that's what happened in Italy. And other countries are looking at what Italy did as a way perhaps that they can learn lessons.